చెల్లిది అయిన తర్వాత విల్ కమ్ టు యూ. యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
I'm Monica Jasmine, a BTech third year student from the Department of Chemical Engineering at JNTUK. Sir, నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే
వన్ సెకండ్ అమ్మా, కెమికల్ ఇంజనీర్స్ అందరు చేతుల పైకి ఎత్తండి. ఓకే, గోల బ్యాచే.
సార్ నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే మీరు సీఎం గారు దావోస్ వెళ్ళారు కదా, అసలు అక్కడ కేవలం చర్చలేనా? 20 లక్షల ఉద్యోగాలని హామీలో ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి, ఎన్ని లోకల్ వాళ్ళకి వచ్చాయి?
వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్. దావోస్ అనేది ఒక అద్భుతమైన ప్లాట్ఫామ్, వరల్డ్ ఎకనామిక్ ఫోరం. అక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు క్వాంటమ్ మనం ప్రవేశపెడుతున్నాం. క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ది నాకు ఇంకా అర్థం అవ్వాల్సింది చాలా ఉంది. ఎకోసిస్టమ్ ఎట్లా బిల్డ్ చేయాలి, ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో ఎలాంటి మార్పులు తీసుకురావాలి, కంప్యూటర్ ఏం చేయాలి, దాని తర్వాత యూస్ కేసెస్ తయారు చేయాలి. దానికి హౌ డు వీ డూ దోస్ యూస్ కేసెస్, దీనిపైన ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. I attended a session where I was a contributor. There were 20 people around the table. You know, there are NGOs around quantum computing. They were best educators. They were startups. So it was a great platform for me to learn what is happening about quantum across the world. This is one example. Atla, I must have attended about 20 such sessions. In between my meetings, I used to do such sessions. So these are great. World Economic Forum is a great place for us to learn. As a policy maker also, it's important for me to learn. So there's a person from Germany who did a startup. So I asked him a question. I said, how is it that Germany is doing quantum? What makes you different? Gatanlo valke Angela Merkel ani chancellor unnaru. She was the person who earmarked $500 million just to be given to universities where youngsters like you who study and graduate and start startups. So she created that entire ecosystem. So that's why I learned the importance of incentivization. So that is one part. Second part, Davos is a place where conversations start, where you meet people. So I'm sure all the computer science graduates will be happy with me. Exactly 1 year back is where in Davos I met Cognizant CEO Ravi. I met him in his own place. I told him, come to Andhra Pradesh. Appudu Andhra was not on their map. But that's where we started the conversation. Exactly 11 months, 15 days after Davos, we laid foundation stone for Cognizant in Visakhapatnam. With a clear condition that next to Davos kala first building ki ribbon cutting cheyalani. Atla we are working. But again I went back to Cognizant. వాళ్ళని మొదటిసారి కలిసాను అయిపోయిందని కాదు, మీరు చూస్తే ఈసారి కూడా వాళ్ళ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళా. ఎందుకు? వాళ్ళని అడిగా ఇంకేం చేయాలి, వాట్ షుడ్ వీ డూ బెటర్, what is the ecosystem you are expecting from the government. So it could be education, it could be related to housing, hospitals. So adanta we discussed. So I believe Davos is a great place to start conversations, but I don't believe it's a place where you sign MOUs. I believe we can come back here or go to any country that company is from and do MOU signing, and that's been the approach of this government since 1995. So we use that as a platform. As far as the number of jobs we have created, we can share the data very transparently. After this government came into power, we have created close to 4 lakh jobs. And 80% of these jobs have come to locals. So, and this is across sectors. So it could be renewable energy, it could be electronics manufacturing, textiles, pharma, aqua. Across sectors we have created these jobs. MSMEs. So our agenda is 20 lakh jobs and we are really working on it. It's not an easy task. It's a very tall task. It's a tall promise we made and we will deliver on that promise. And that is where we are spending more time in attracting investments for our state of Andhra Pradesh. Yeah? Thank you,
sir.
Jane.
Let's take more questions from this side.
Ikkada. Mee mic istara?
Hi sir, this is Prasanna. I'm from pharmacy. I'm a student of JNTK. As you have studied in foreign countries with good infrastructure and basic amenities like various technologies, what are the technologies you wish and you would like to bring it up to Andhra Pradesh for a better educational system? And many people are migrating from AP due to the foreign countries for higher studies. And how will you solve the problem by providing what are the schemes and various technologies, sir?
ఆంధ్ర రాష్ట్రంలో కూడా దెర్ ఆర్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ దట్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ దేర్ ఫ్రమ్ క్లోజ్ టు 130 years to our university, which is a very young university. Different maturity scalesలో ఉంటాయి యూనివర్సిటీస్. సో మనం ఎప్పుడు we compare ourselves with universities that are around for 200 years, 300 years. So when you compare with infrastructure with those universities, definitely a lot has to be done in our universities. But that is where I believe that private sector has a role to play. We want to build labs. So when I spoke about clusterization, I'll go a bit depth. It's my favorite subject. So I call vertical and horizontal integration. Now vertical ante what are all the companies that make up that ecosystem. Great example is your cell phone. It's not one company that makes everything. If I'm right, there are close to about 3,000 companies that make each and every component that goes into a phone, which is then branded by Xiaomi or Samsung or Apple or any of these brands. My job is to bring all the companies in that verticals, bring them into this ecosystem. That is what I call verticals. Horizontal is education, horizontal is research, horizontal is testing, certification. సో అట్లా మన యూనివర్సిటీ కూడా వీ హ్యావ్ టు నో ఆల్ ఆర్ యూనివర్సిటీస్. మన వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ జరిగినప్పుడు నేను చెప్పా, మన యూనివర్సిటీస్ అన్నీ కూడా ఎక్కడైతే మనం ఉన్నామో లోకల్ కండిషన్స్ బట్టి ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్లో వీ షుడ్ బికమ్ నంబర్ 1. వీ షుడ్ బి ద బెస్ట్ అమాంగ్ ఆల్ ది universities within Andhra Pradesh and then aspire to be the best among best in the country and then best in the world. But this is a journey. It will not happen overnight. It takes time. That is what we are now building.